Hello viewers, just before we get into today's episode, I'd just like to apologise for the sound quality on this video. When I was recording, I didn't realise we had the output set on, so it does sound quite echoey, but you can tell what's going on, but the sound quality is not the best, so I apologise in advance, but I hope you enjoy the episode, and let's get into this. Hello viewers and welcome back for another episode with me, Bearlenation. You join me for today's games at home against Sheffield United and Leeds United. We've had a recent upturn in form since we last met against Arsenal. We'll have a quick look through the games in a minute, but as you can see, after 10 games we're currently sitting in 12th position, just 2 points outside of the playoff places, which are occupied by our old friends, Hull City. Maddison is the top goal scorer with 5. Dembele at the moment is getting a 7.14 on average, which is great, and Swanson has got 5 assists so far. As I said, since we last met, we've had a bit of an upturn in form. We've played 5 games, we've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. We beat Radeon 2-0, we lost to Cardiff 2-1. I was a bit disappointed with this. We played well in this game. I was hoping we could have got a draw later on, but we couldn't, unfortunately. We drew 2-2 with Stoke. We had a positive performance against Nottingham Forest, where we took an early lead and then they pulled it back. But Dembele in the 75th minute got us the winner. And then we had a really, really good performance against Middlesbrough. We did our best to throw it away after leading twice, but Maddison in the 89th minute got us all 3 points. Swanson unfortunately scored an own goal in this, but I was very, very happy with that. Speaking of Maddison, he's just signed a new deal with us. We've given him another 2 years. His contract was up in the summer, and as he's one of our best players, if not the best player at this club, I felt as though we didn't want to lose him on a free or have to sell him in January because he wouldn't sign a new contract. He's got a £500 a week rise, so that'll take it. This contract takes him until he's 30 years old. Let's hope he can still do the business. I'm sure the contract will be rewarding of his efforts, so far this season. And here we are then. The team for today is Bettinelli in goal, a back four of Fox, Bath, Burns and Swanson, Buckley and Cook in the defensive midfield, Dembele in the left, Taylor in the central, and Maddison out on the right with Tony leading the line. Hogan and Stockley have been making sporadic appearances off the bench. Hogan started a few more games than Stockley, but they've done what they've needed to be doing at the moment, I would say, as this is going to be a tough game against table-topping Sheffield United. They've got Simone Zaza up front, the former World Cup star. I don't know if anyone remembers when he blasted that penalty over. Soon moved to West Ham as well in the Premier League, but they've got him starting up front. I dread to think how much money he's on a week compared to what some of our players get. Before we get into the game, let's have a quick look, shall we? What's he earning a week? 15,000. That's not as much as what I thought actually, but I'm sure he'll still be a threat for them. As 12 minutes in, we've not seen a highlight yet. We've only had the one shot on target, and we're not doing great on possession. But the first highlight comes to Sheffield United here on this left-hand side, and there is the man himself, Zaza. He's just headed over. But the highlight continues. Burns launches it forward to Maddison now. Through to Tony's one-on-one. Oh, and it's straight at the keeper. That was a great little bit of play there. We'll move this table up as well to reflect where we are. Maddison with the corner, and Tony's headed it over. We just cannot get the ball in, unfortunately. Maddison up in the 7.0 already. Fox into Buckley, back to Fox. Buckley again picks the ball, looks for Swanson, just can't get the ball down. The Sheffield United launch counter attack. Zaza's got through, great save by Bettinelli though to deny him, to keep it 0-0. They are, like I said, they'll be one of the better teams in this league as well, Sheffield United. They were top of the table before today's game. Taylor on this right-hand side. Maddison to Dembele. Oh, and it's just gone over again. We just cannot convert at the moment. But we've had a positive start, I would say. I mean, it's looking well, although there's a Sheffield United highlight here. Taylor challenge sort of gives the ball straight back, and they've got in the lead, Sheffield United. I don't think they've really deserved that. I mean, it was a poor Taylor, just can't get the ball away from Connell in the challenge, and then unmarked on his left-hand side, they've picked the ball up and on the near post. Bettinelli letting the ball go through him there. Should have done a little bit better, in my opinion. The ball's just bounced off his glove and gone in, but nevertheless, there's still positives to take from this. As we come up to half-time, I was under no illusion that this was going to be a difficult game as well. just try and be positive with the boys. I think we have been the better team here. I would say we have, because like I say, all the highlights seem to have come to us. There's been one or two Sheffield United ones, but I would say we've had the more dangerous chances apart from the goal, obviously. But we're not making the most of possession. We've not had the share of it so far. I think we just ask the boys to get creative. Just tell them to look for something a little bit different than what they're used to at the moment, and then we'll maybe look at making a change in about 5 or 10 minutes. As Sheffield United pick up the ball on this right hand side again, dangerous looking cross, and there it is. It's 2-0. What's a set of hair Luke O'Connell's got? What's an outstanding set of hair. Too easy. I mean, it was a dangerous looking cross, but unfortunately they've just outplayed us. I mean, that cross is pinpoint as well. It's unbelievable, that cross, really, to make it 2-0. I mean, we've not really said Tony's name, Dembele's name. We've not really said either of those. I think we'll look at making the change on the hour mark. We'll bring Dembele off. We'll put Burrows on that left-hand side, and do you know what? We'll bring Tony off as well. Stockley can come on. Let's see if he can make a change to this game for us. See how he gets on. I think if we just try and demand a bit more now, we're available to Bath, Buckley into Fox. Now into cut back to Buckley. Gets Burrows on this left-hand side. Great switch of the play to Swanson. And then the ball's ended up all the way back to Bettinelli, but it's come back to Bath, who looks long, can't find anyone on this left-hand side. Sheffield United attack on the right, and great save by Bettinelli. Currently dropping down to 14th in the table as it's a corner that's headed away by us here. The players look focused after the feedback, but my word, do we need to improve for the Leeds game. I think I've just seen them losing 4-1. Did I just see? They are losing 4-1 at the moment. Where are they in the table, Leeds? We'll have a look at that after the game. As there's a header there, and Cook, he's just put it wide. Cook's just put it wide. Leeds are 4th in the table at the moment. They are getting battered 4-1. But it's frustrating, this game, because we've had some good chances. We've just not made them pay. And Sheffield United have had 2 really good chances and put them in the back of the net. And here we are, we're 2-0 down. Almost 3, but a good save off the line by Bettinelli. 2 minutes to go. I just think we've been a bit unlucky here. I mean, is that going to be a red card? Because Taylor's been upended there. Nothing. I mean, that's quite clearly not the goal line. I don't know why they're showing it there. It's just stopped about 3 yards before. Don't really know what that was showing. But there we are. We're coming out of this game with a 2-1 loss, unfortunately. Sheffield United have absolutely battered us there, but I don't think we've disgraced ourselves by any stretch of the imagination. Need probably a little bit of improvement ready for the Leeds United game. Just tell them we're not happy. Tell them we're not happy. Just try and get them motivated a bit, which they seem to be, which is good. And there we are. The green all round, that's what we need. Coming up against a tough Leeds United team next. Join me again in a minute and we will play the Leeds United game. Welcome back for the Leeds United game, viewers. We are going to remain unchanged. So the team for today, once again, is Bettinelli in goal. A back 4 of Fox, Bath, Burns and Swanson. Buckley and Cook in the defensive midfield. Dembele on the left, Maddison on the right, Taylor in the centre and Tony leading the line. Although I'm going to remain unchanged, Tony is soon going to find himself on the bench, I think, if he doesn't book his ideas up. He's been playing quite poorly lately. I mean, he's got a lovely set of hair as well, hasn't he, Tyler Roberts? But again, if he doesn't book his ideas up, Tony, he will find himself on the bench with Stockley or Hogan coming in to replace him. But we'll give him a chance, a little bit longer and just see if he can find some form. As we've got Leeds United at home today, again, I'm under no illusion that this is going to be a difficult game for us as they come into this game 5th in the table and we start the game 14th. 10 minutes in though, nothing to know at the moment. There's not even been a single shot or possession. There we go. There's been a foul. We've had a foul 20 minutes in. Although the first highlight comes to Leeds United. We'll just zoom out so we can see it. Although does it come to Leeds United? We pick the ball up. Bath has dawdled around with it. That's not the first time we've seen him do that either on camera. If he carries on doing that as well, he'll soon be finding himself out the team for a couple of games. He just can't dawdle around in those sort of areas. Leeds United have almost made us pay there. They've had 4 shots now, 2 on target. We've not even had a shot on target yet. I mean, just try and get some more out of the players. Surely, I know it's coming up to half time, but what a quiet half of football that's been. We've had that one highlight. My word, is that being a poor half of football. Just tell them we're not happy and get straight back out there. We need to do something on this. As Phillips with the goal kick for Leeds United, Maddison picks it up. Poor ball though, gives it straight away in the centre circle. But can we win the ball back on that left hand side? We cannot. And the Leeds are in behind here, and great save by Bearlenation. I thought it was going to be 1-0. It's out for a Leeds United corner early in this second half now, and it's almost met by the defender, and it's just gone over our goal there. 0-0, like I said, nothing really happening. Trying to get some passion out of these players. We've not said anyone's name so far, really. I mean, we've only had 2 highlights, I think. Maddison 6.4. Hogan comes on. We'll bring Tedic on as well. Dembele 6.3 again. He's somebody else that's got to maybe watch himself very soon, otherwise he could find himself out of the team. 70 minutes coming up. We've finally had a shot on target, but my word, has this been one quiet game for everyone. I think wrong one. Don't want to do that. We want to put on team instructions. We'll put shoot on sight on. Just try and get some more pep of the Leeds United goals. Demand more out of these players, but my word, do we need to improve. Burrows can come on for Dembele as well. There's a final change. So we've changed 3 out of the 4 players up the front of the park. 0-0 though. It's been a quiet game for you all to watch. I mean, it's a decent point. What do you even say about that? Like I say, we've got a decent point, but I think we need to just tell the players that we're not happy there. Really, I don't know. Disappointed? Yeah, I'd just say that they're disappointed all round, really, because be aggressive with them as well. That was appalling. That was an appalling game. Leeds United were there for the taking. But there we have it. We've drawn 0-0. We've finished the episode in 14th place. We started 3 points off the playoffs. We are now 7 points off the playoffs. Yeah, it's amazing what picking up 1 point out of 6 can do for you. We will come back, and I can see straight away where we're coming back. We're coming back for Wigan and Hull City. How can we not? It's the first time since I've been sacked that we'll meet them. And it's the obvious choice, isn't it? If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for more next time.